I was offended by this church, and especially by the slogan that you wanted to radically change people's lives. I mean, radical is a term that came out in the 80s that teenagers used. I didn't think I had anything to do with church, nor did it even belong there. Hi, my name is Russ. I've been coming to the Source for about 90 days now. So every Sunday I'm sitting at home doing my usual around the house, nothing, trying to recuperate from the long work week. And my wife comes home every Sunday with this smile on her face that's amazing. She's glowing more than she normally does. I was interested in what was going on in her life because I'm missing out. Everything we do together, and now we're not together on this. She's happy and I'm not. So I decided to come back on Easter, right? Because I'm a good Catholic. I go to church on Christmas and Easter. Using profanity, walking in the door, I was offended by this church. And especially by the slogan that you wanted to radically change people's lives. I mean, radical is a term that came out in the 80s that teenagers used. I didn't think I had anything to do with church, nor did it even belong there. Somehow that day on Easter, a little crack, just a little crack of light came through that I got from this church. It probably took 2 or 3 months before I even came back. Didn't say anything to my wife. I just kept it to myself. And one Saturday night, I just said, I'm going to go to church with you tomorrow. Of course, she had this smile on her face that she couldn't wipe off because she'd been waiting for 8 or 9 months for me to say that. So we come to church the next morning, and it's the first day of the favor of God that they started that series. Probably by the time the service was over, I was already radically transformed. And just a couple of weeks earlier, I was offended by the word, and then it happened to me. I've fought every kind of addiction that there is, alcoholism, drug addiction. It's not this addiction, it's that addiction. I have that type of personality. I spent years in Alcoholics Anonymous, years in a psychiatrist's office, psychologist. None of it was able to come together until I got here. So I knew that I was going down the right path. I was doing the right thing to try and change my life, but it was all me. So I still had all these demons, even though I did all the work. I was doing all the things, right? I'm going to work. I'm feeding my family. I'm going to AA meetings, right? I'm going to the psychologist 3 times a week. I'm doing all the things, and my life is still horrible. And it never changed. And these demons just keep attacking me every time something comes up, especially when something important that you have to do in life. Your heart starts pounding, your stomach drops, and the fear comes in that, that something really bad's going to happen. And that's always the way it was. And since I came to this church, I found a way to fight those demons. I don't have to battle them out now, in hand-to-hand combat. I put God between them and me. And now I have this peace. I can relax. So when I feel that angst come on me, now I just ask God to take it away, and it's just gone. It's just gone immediately. Pastor Joanne talks about, giving the church 6 months. I don't know, I was like 6 minutes. And it happened. I don't know. I just, like I told my wife one day, I just shut off my mind and opened my heart, and everything just poured out. I haven't stopped crying since. It's been the most amazing 90 days of my life. Things that have happened to me are unbelievable. Going through the commit class and meeting Ralph and Joanne and finding out what they were all about. Deciding that a non-denominational church, or whether I was Catholic, it didn't matter. They're teaching me that it's a personal relationship with God that's going to make the difference in your life. It doesn't matter the building. It doesn't matter the address. It only matters whether you can open your heart enough to see what God has for you.